You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here for Drake Wing Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on a Let's Play episode of Rain Check Rou's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. Yes and yes. Does it bother you? I can put on some clothes if you'd like. Ah, it's fine. I was just curious. I need to come up with a reasonable excuse. Thought you might be cold. Me? Never. My fur's thick and dense. It's the same as yours. Ah, right. I hear Rou pulling something out of the mini-fridge as I stare aimlessly at the couch I'm on. Moments go by before I decide to speak up once again. Say, I've been thinking about tomorrow. Lay it on me. It's nothing specific, I'm just trying to understand what all this could mean. You and me both. It'll be okay. You and I know, you know I used to be a bodyguard. I vaguely remember him mentioning this earlier. Right. Yeah, it didn't last long, though. Why not? I did my job too well. I may have gotten fired due to excessive force. Oh wow, what did you do? May or may not have thrown someone into the dumpster. I can't help but grin a bit with how silly that sounds. Point is, you'll be fine. Promise. He looks over the now empty food bag and gives me a look. Now get up. You're in my spot. You can go clean up in the bathroom. I'm going to sleep. I've got a long day tomorrow. Good night. Oh, good night. As I switch places with Rou, he passes me the clean towel with his paw. I opt to not take a shower, instead deciding to take off my clothes and freshen up with the towel instead. Hope he doesn't mind. I set my clothes in the bathroom, wearing only my briefs. Stepping back into the room, my eyes adjust to the dark. I can make out the faint silhouette of Rou laying on the couch, his back facing towards me. He's completely motionless. Is he already asleep? I turn off the bathroom lights and quietly make my way to the bed. I hop in as quietly as possible, trying my best not to wake him up. Hey, one last thing. Did you know you sleep talk? Rou's deep voice echoes throughout the room. His question catches me off guard. Yeah, I used to as a kid. Oh no, was I earlier? Yeah, you did. What was I saying? Rou? Okay. I awkwardly settle into bed and the mattress swallows me into its soft embrace. I close my eyes and try to sleep. Day 2. My eyes jolt open, startled by the sudden thud. Perfect timing. You're awake. I was just about to wake you up. We're heading out in 30 minutes. His voice, though muffled by my grogginess, guides my gaze towards him. Reluctantly, I manage to sit up, my eyelids heavy and vision blurry. The room is dimly lit, making it hard to pick out the details, but a shadowy shape on the bed catches my attention. A briefcase. Morning. Top that off, y'all. Okay, and let me take a sip. Delicious. What time is it? 5:40. How'd you sleep? I rub my eyes, squinting through the thin gap in the curtains. The lack of sunlight confirms the ungodly hour. Okay, I guess. As my eyes adjust, I stare at Rou. He's wearing some kind of overcoat. What's with the coat? Aren't you hot in that? I wear it when I'm out for investigations. It helps me stay hidden. He tugs on the collar of his shirt and fixes his tie. I'm only mildly warm. Not the worst thing ever. I see. What about the tie? What about it? Don't you think it's a bit over the top for an investigation? No. Enough with the questions. Go freshen up and get ready. We'll be leaving shortly. Thoughts from yesterday creep back into my mind, and I remember exactly what we're going to be doing. Tossing the blanket aside, I awkwardly get up, trying to suppress the morning wood that's become apparent now. I try my best to hide it from Rou, who is already distracted with packing. I merely nod in affirmation as I walk past him and stumble my way to the blindingly bright bathroom. It takes a bit for my eyes to adjust before I can find the sink. I turn on the tap and stare at myself in the mirror. I look like a mess. As I splash cold water on my face, I'm reminded of yesterday's events. My wallet, the assault, the cryptic messages, and the embarrassing realization that I passed out here. Everything's going to be okay. Hopefully. I turn off the tap, and I'm about to exit the bathroom when I see Rou standing outside waiting for me. With a briefcase in one paw and an umbrella in the other, he looks ready to depart. Are we leaving now? He nods. We'd better. Javier is waiting for us downstairs. As I pick up a towel to dry my paws, Rue speaks up again after a moment of pause. By the way, about yesterday. Who's Coulson? The sudden mention of the name catches me off guard. I haven't heard that name in years. Coulson? You were muttering their name last night. Did I? Crap. My face is flushed and I quickly look away, trying to act as nonchalant as possible. They were, a friend? My voice cracks just as I'm about to finish my sentence. Is that so? Well, it's none of my business. Just curious. His line of questioning reminds me of what he mentioned last night. Oh yeah, why'd you bring up sleep-talking last night? It's actually related to this. You spoke another name yesterday when you passed out on my bed. Maxwell? One of your friends? I wince at the mention of that name, my head looking down at the ground to avoid eye contact. No, that was my father. Was? I see. He mutters something to himself before he speaks up once more. Well, just keep that in mind. You might unknowingly reveal something personal. You know what I mean? I nod back, and now I'm wondering if I said anything else last night. I didn't say anything revealing last night, did I? His chuckle is gentle, as if trying to lighten the mood. He waves a paw dismissively, then gestures towards the hotel room door. Second, y'all. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Back in Rue's room. Okay. I'll be waiting for you in the hallway. The elevator ride down is unsurprisingly fast, given that it's still early in the morning. Rue is preoccupied with adjusting straps on the sleeves of his overcoat. He's even bulkier with that coat on. It seems so cumbersome. We arrive at the lobby, exit through a separate set of doors, and reach the hotel driveway. I follow Rue's lead as he points to a black sedan with heavily tinted windows situated on the opposite side of the parking lot. What about my cab driver didn't pull up here yesterday? It's just around the corner from the street entrance. As we walk over, the driver's side window rolls down. The same fox from yesterday reveals himself. A fine morning to the gentleman. And Rue? Rue scoffs back, looking unimpressed. We're lucky it doesn't seem to be raining. Yet. The wolf gets into the front passenger seat, leaving the back completely free for me. The fox takes out his phone and punches something in it before driving off. Give Theodore the rundown. Sure, let's see. Well, today's definitely interesting. First stop is Iridescent Drive. After that, we'll head back for Cyprus. And if time permits, we'll check out another site. I'll explain more of what we'll be doing when we get there. My attention bounces from Javier to Rue. The height difference between them is striking. Rue has to bend slightly forward to prevent his head from hitting the roof, while Javier's head is barely on the headrest. I stare out the side window, seeing the buildings slide by like a carousel as we speed down the deserted morning streets. So, Theodore, I tried to trace the origin of those messages, but came up short. Whoever sent them didn't want to be found. They knew what they were doing. My paws curl tighter around the edge of my seat. That being said, this could still be a bluff, and it may not be serious at all. Wait, how'd you get into my messages? I don't remember giving my passcode. Oh, I didn't need it. I just simply pinged a single... Good lord. all that technical jargon. Clever. It's child's play, really. You lost me at multi-tool. He hacked into your phone, more or less. Hey! You're grossly oversimplifying the mechanisms at work here. Just drive. The fox mutters something under his breath, a grumble of discontent. Eventually, the silence returns, and with it, the feeling of unease starts to churn within. Hey, I brought some tortas if you guys are hungry. God, I love tortas, they're so good. My stomach growls from the mention of food. He offers a bag from the center console over to Rue, who declines, and then passes the bag over to me instead. I take the plastic bag and take a torta out and inspect it. It's a lot heavier than I thought. Tortas? It's a kind of sandwich. You don't have any allergies, do you? These are somewhat spicy. No, I should be fine. Left. The car lurches to the side abruptly, causing me to drop the sandwich, staining my jacket. Ah, pendejo! Javier wrestles with the steering wheel, maneuvering the car around an intersection, swerving past a blurry figure. A resonating thump vibrates through the vehicle, violently shaking us in our seats. Fucking hell! I manage to fasten myself to my seat and regain balance as the car stabilizes and comes to a stop. What the hell just happened? Did we just hit someone? Glancing behind, I see a figure sprawled on the street, with lengthy black skid marks trailing over the curb and sidewalk to where we are now. No, I swerved around them at the last second, luckily. They're getting back up. They'll be fine. The fox examines his side view mirror and looks, and nods. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. What? We're just going to leave? Are we all good? I'm fine. I'm fine, I guess. Me too. Then we're leaving. Isn't this a miss and run, though? Not when they jump out from the sidewalk. They're either on something or that was the saddest attempt at insurance fraud I've seen in my life. We can check with the dash cam later. My heart's racing from the near collision. How can I be so calm about this? Shit, the engine light is on. Must have shaken something loose in the hood. Might be a sensor. Fuck, I didn't get insurance for this rental. Can you help me check it out when we stop? Please. Fine. The rest of the car ride is much calmer in comparison. Even after attempting to clean it, my jacket carries a lingering scent of chili peppers and onions, prompting me to remove it. Javier is driving much slower and with caution now, and Rou keeps casting glances over his shoulder as if we're being followed. Despite the relative quiet, my nerves are anything but settled. I look down at my phone to check the time. It's almost 6:30. We've been on the road for over 30 minutes now. How much further do we have to go? My question goes unanswered, swallowed by the silence in the car. Looking outside, I realize we're in an industrial area, with warehouses and factories stretching as far as the eye can see. The city skyline is quite distant now, but I can still distinguish the silhouette of the Grand Marine. At least I think I can. Actually, we're here. We'll park down the street and walk the rest of the way. We pull over next to a sprawling factory that looks long abandoned with a rusted fence surrounding the perimeter. Where the hell are we? How did we get to a place like this when we were just in the city minutes ago? Rou stretches, yawning as he does so. Ooh, excuse me. Next time, get a bigger car. Yeah, speaking of which, could you check the hood? I'll start making my way over. He waves the device in his paw, gesturing Rou towards the hood, and turns to walk down the street. All right. What about me? Rou motions towards Javier, who's already some distance away. This won't take long. I'll catch up. Okay. I start jogging to catch up with Javier, but he turns and raises a paw, signaling for me to slow down. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!